Thank you very much.
Conference with the CMS Superintendent Ernest Winston and also Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Chief Johnny Jennings giving a briefing on what happened at West Charlotte High School just after 2 o'clock this afternoon. Reports of shots fired, CMPD responding to that scene, and you just heard from the police chief that they apprehended a number of people at the scene, but no one was arrested, no one injured from that shooting. What we know is that this started from a fight over a book bag, and at some point between two students, one of those students pulled out a firearm and fired a shot, which put all of this into motion. Their investigation, again, this happening at the campus of West Charlotte High School, outside of the school, not inside of a school building. Very troubling, though. 23 guns so far found on campuses with CMS this school year. This is the first time that a shot has been fired, as far as we know. Our Brandon Goldner is standing by live on the scene. Brandon, it's troubling because there were several questions from reporters who said, what can you tell parents to assure that their kids, their students are safe on CMS campuses? And the superintendent gave the message that he was saying, yes, I believe our campuses are safe, but you are hearing from parents who think otherwise.
Well, Fred, as we were coming up here, this entire road was busy with cars from parents who were trying to get here to pick up their kids. A lot of parents were angry, and one parent we spoke to, she said as she was picking up her kids, she was saying, where are the metal detectors? Why aren't the metal detectors being placed inside the school? We were just here last week when there were 2 guns found in the school parking lot, at the student parking lot early in the morning, when police were going through and found, according to them, a few students with 2 guns there. And then they did the random security screening. So this has been a bit of an escalation from what we saw last week, and this is really our first time we get to say in person to Superintendent Ernest Winston what exactly is he and his staff, what are they doing when it comes to this. We heard about the task force. We have heard multiple times about some of the other things, especially when it comes to the clear backpacks being delayed, but in terms of stuff that is being done right now, he didn't get into as many specifics, saying that it's on the onus of parents to talk with their children, but they are going to be increasing the Crime Stoppers reward when it comes to campuses and students reporting guns on campuses, and if they're confiscated, escalating that award from Crime Stoppers. But you've heard during the presser us repeatedly asking for actual specifics. He says that work group that he has created for student safety will be coming up with solutions by the end of the week, but right now no specifics on what those solutions are. Fred?
Yeah, Brandon, I think what's troubling, like you said, the onus put on parents to have these conversations and have the conversation with the students on how to resolve conflict, but nothing in terms of a timeline, nothing in terms of what's coming out of these groups. Even with the school board meeting scheduled, the last one of the year scheduled tomorrow, we're not going to know anything. The superintendent has said he's not going to know anything until the end of the week.
That's right, Fred. And what we weren't able to get answered because they pulled the chief away, we wanted to know, are the 2 guns that were found on campus last week, if that was related to this gun and this shooting that happened. And thankfully, no one was hit as a result of the gunfire, but it did lead to scary moments, especially for parents. And the chief indicated, and the superintendent indicated as well, that this started as something off campus in the community, some sort of conflict that then escalated. Police indicated that they had an idea of what exactly happened and who exactly was involved, but they said at this time no arrests were made. They did say that one person was checked out by a medic as precaution, but thankfully no injuries.
Yeah, in the words of the superintendent, unacceptable. Unacceptable. Brandon, thank you for your reporting. And make sure to download the WCNC Charlotte app. We sent a push alert about this breaking news. We'll also let you know about any updates as we learn them.